Oh,
What up?
What's up, Mullen?
Hey, Steph, on all the former players that you put in your rearview mirror, I want to congratulate you on becoming the Warriors franchise all-time leading scorer. Just an amazing accomplishment and milestone, one of many that you've already accomplished in your historic NBA career, but yet passing Wilt Chamberlain is just an amazing milestone. I mean, I've watched you from day one, and it's just been a pleasure and a joy to watch you. So congratulations, of course, but more importantly, I want to thank you for the way you've done it. The things you're able to do on the basketball court, your work ethic, your discipline, your dedication is unmatched. Your fitness level, which just takes time, and true leadership, your appreciation of your teammates. I mean, it's just, you bring so much joy and happiness to the world, and it's so appreciated. So I just want to say thank you for that. And probably maybe more importantly, Steph, your humility, your integrity, your class, and your grace, the way you carry yourself on and off the court. Just a true role model for young and old. So really just want to say congratulations and thank you for being you, Steph Curry.
You don't know how much that means, man. I appreciate you for the acknowledgement. And obviously, when you get respect from people that have walked the same hallways and taken the same court and understand the ups and downs of what this league is about, and that respect means so much to me and my family, and I appreciate that. I'm happy to be able to represent everybody that's worn this uniform. The guys that are in the rafters like yourself, and it's crazy. It's crazy to know what tonight meant. So I appreciate that, Mully, more than you know.
I just want to say and getting back to tonight, I mean, so ironic. You passed Wilt Chamberlain with a power move, and you flex your muscles. It wasn't a 3-point shot, and then you finish with 53 points. So I mean, just another amazing performance. Again, Steph, just your on-court performance is amazing, but the way you do it is as amazing. So I just want to say, finally, just congratulations and thank you for being you. Have a great night.
Absolutely, thank you so much.
Well, Steph, it only goes down from here. Tonight, the energy that you guys brought, was this a matter of just something that you guys knew you had to do to get to this level and get back into this thing?
Yeah, I feel like we have been trying to string a couple of ones together, the tough loss against Washington and bounce back against Houston. It's been a kind of an emotional roller coaster this last couple of days with Kelly out and Wise out and not knowing what his situation is, and the next man up mentality. So glad we started the game off well. Something Denver does really well. They blitz teams in the first quarter and set the tone for the game, and we had something for that tonight and was able to maintain that over 48. So a big win, obviously, before we go on the road. That accomplishment. It's really awkward sitting here with this number behind me, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, man. The only thing will make it better is just fans in the stands. But we'll get that energy hopefully when we get back and into next year. But pretty special night all the way around.
Congrats, by the way, man.
Thank you.
When you were listening to Mully and sort of soaking in his words, you were shaking your head. It was almost like you were speechless. Is this a moment that humbles you?
Everything about this game and any accomplishment, I have such an appreciation for. And I mean, yeah, when you look at a guy who, like I said, who's set Warrior culture and represented this franchise in the Bay Area. And when his name is brought up and hear Chris Mullen, you know, with that a level of respect that goes to what he was about in his career and how he handled himself. And that's the respect. You play this game long enough, you hear all great things about you, hear all the worst things about you, hear everything in between. But the respect of people that have played this game at the highest level, that means a lot. So it's surreal. Just talking to Eric Hausen in the back, who was there when Molly was playing and seen every bucket of mine for the last 12 years. And every teammate that I've had, every coach that I've had, every person that's been a part of this organization, I strive to represent each one of them the best way I can. And nights like tonight make it pretty cool, to realize some of these milestones along the journey.
Steph, I'm sure you had an idea you'd be surpassing Wilt tonight, but did you imagine it would only take 10 minutes for you to do so? And what kind of zone were you in that first quarter in particular?
No, I mean, I made my first two, and then I think once I got to 11, I got some daylight and just kept launching them, and they were going in. And I knew once I got close to there, I was kind of zoned in on just trying to get good looks and getting it out the way, if you will. And then the last layup, I knew exactly what the moment was, so it was pretty special. I didn't think it was gonna happen in the first quarter, but it set the tone for the game, and we created a lot of energy to then finish it off with a win. The assist record, whatever it was a couple months ago, I hate getting game balls when you lose. So this was a little better, experience.
Steph, Mark Hines, Clutch Points. As you continue to set franchise and NBA records, do you ever look back and think about the impact you put on this game?
I mean, a little bit, but I think for me, it's always been one of those situations where it's much more productive to look forward and stay in the moment, but look forward to what, else I want to accomplish. And, I understand the game has changed a lot. I understand I've had a huge part in that, but it's not for me to come up here and try to articulate that. It's just playing basketball and enjoying what I get to do every day. And that's why I think good things keep happening, because I try to embrace what's next and who I get to go hoop with every day, and the challenges of each season. And, God willing, I have plenty of time to kind of go year by year and understand what, the career is like, but not anytime soon.
Steph, what is the most special part for you to be a Warrior?
Represent this fan base, and understanding that there's been a lot of people that have contributed, but we've established a championship pedigree, and that's really hard to do, and it's something that nobody can take away from you. And it's created so many amazing moments and relationships, and anybody who I got to play with in these last 12 years, I see their face, it brings back a memory, it brings back a good thought about that particular time. So to represent that and still be here 12 years and trying to get back to the mountaintop, it's a great place to play. And it's been it's been a wild journey all the way through.
Draymond came over, the cameras caught, I think it was the timeout right after you had set the record. Can you just tell us anything about that embrace? And I'm curious if there's any other moments tonight, maybe Clay on the sidelines, where people came over and kind of congratulated you.
Yeah, I think, me and Draymond obviously grown up in the game together, if you will. And he's contributed so much to this 17, 8, 18. Like, he's the chemistry that we've developed and playing off of each other and elevate our game to, the highest of highs. That was a special moment for sure to appreciate how he's poured into me, how I've poured into him, and, that bond that we'll always have. So, we have a lot of new guys who haven't been around for a big stretch of my career, but Draymond and Clay have obviously been huge factors in my individual success and us as a team. And anything that you do individually where you acknowledge you first thought is who else contributed and made that possible with their efforts and their attitude and what they brought to the table. So that was a special moment for sure. Clay hit me after I think he was in the back when I broke the record, and he gave me a line. I can't remember what he said. It had nothing to do with the record or the game. And then as I was walking away, he goes, "Oh yeah, hey Steph, congrats." So he was locked in. But it's special, man, for sure.
Steph, to follow up on that, you touched on this a little bit the other day, but now that you've actually passed Wilt, what does that mean to you, given what he's accomplished in the game and with this organization?
It's crazy. I was saying earlier, anytime you hear his name, it's kind of daunting because his records are so hard, or almost some of them are even possible to eclipse, I think, and you understand how great of a player he was. I think anytime his name pops up, you almost redefine the respect level for him and what he was able to accomplish. I know there's I can't remember exactly how many games he played as a Warrior and how many I've played, but to be anywhere near him in any record book or now be on top, like it's surreal and it's wild. Because if you grew up in the game of basketball and you hear his name, it's something extremely special, no matter what it is.
Steph, you mentioned one of the records that you're starting to get now in your 12th year with the Warriors, and so many of your peers move around other teams, and obviously you've been with this organization for 12 years. What kind of sense do you get that this means for you and your relationship with the fan base, given that you've been here this long and you're at this stage of your career where you're starting to take off some of these all-time records?
It's something to celebrate for sure. Like you said, somebody brought up the tweet I had when in my rookie year, talking about we were gonna figure this out. It's the last thing we do. Like, I had no idea what I was talking about back, my rookie year, but I had so much confidence in myself and what I was capable of at this level. And Dub Nation has seen that growth and progress, and a little bit more facial hair. So it's like a whole kind of, just special bond of that drive to a championship. The 3 rings we got. This new, kind of reset and climb and trying to get back there. And obviously me and myself, Draymond and Clay, the core is still trying to get it done. But there's always just this accumulation of moments and memories and the whole deal that it's all been here, and it's been my only NBA experience, and it's been amazing. So wouldn't have it any other way.
Hi, Steph, from Córdoba, Argentina. Congrats for the win and your historic performance. What can you tell me about the intensity defense from Facu Campaso?
Brought the best out of me.
Hi, Steph. It's Leonardo Torres from Peru. Congrats on the win and on the record. Steph, did you had Wilt's record on your mind before the game? And what are your thoughts on the injury of Jamal Murray?
Yeah, my heart goes out to him. I hope that he gets the best news possible. I was right there when he went down, and that's always tough. Any injury in this game, but one. In that kind of situation. So I hope that, he gets good news and that he has a speedy recovery and, he's such a amazing talent. Saw what he did last year and this year, and injuries suck, man. So hopefully he's in good spirits and can bounce back. But that was tough. It was kind of a huge downer for sure.
Hi, Steph. Is Maria Vidal for Top Deportes in Latin America. Felicidades. Congratulations. You're welcome. What do you think are the keys to build on this victory and take on the next games with that same intensity?
Just stay in the moment. I think we found a good rhythm, put 2 good games together. You can almost say 3 with minus the last 7 seconds against Washington, and just stay in the moment. Understand we can't fast forward to whatever record we want. These last 18 games, we have to just bring good energy, have the right intentions, try to play the game the right way each night, and that'll hopefully keep us focused on the right effort like we had tonight. It's been a wild year. We've seen it, a lot of inconsistencies and some of the pressures we put on ourselves to finish the season strong. We still have those goals. We still want to get there, but we have to, just keep it simple. And by keeping it simple, you just focus on whatever the task is now, and then hopefully have a good body of work to show over these last 18 games.
Hey, Steph, you said that Clay kind of talked to you about something else before it clicked for him and he congratulated you on the record. I'm just curious what Clay said to you during that time.
I got to think about it. I've had a lot of thoughts today, so if I remember, I'll get back to you. Probably not, but yeah.
Hi, Steph. Julio Montenegro from Bolavip, Mexico.
One last question. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Reggie Miller said that you are very similar. You are like Michael Jordan because you changed the game. What do you think about these comments?
Who said that?
Reggie Miller.
Oh, my God. Kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier. Is the way I've understood how to play this game and elevate and try to do what I work at, what I'm confident, doing out there on the court. And embrace a style that hadn't been mastered, but just that kind of is a different way to play it now. It's starting to take shape in how guys are and girls are coming up in the game in terms of stretching their range and working on the jump shot and figuring out how to get creative with it. So wherever that falls and change, and I do know that the game has changed, and I'm proud of that. But it's just how I know how to play, and gonna keep playing like that.
Thank you.